Good evening, good evening, good evening. I got a story. Want to hear it? Here goes. I love this little filter that they got. I know it looks a little blurry, it looks a little gloomy, but I like it. So we filming with this today. So just to get it started, I today didn't really eat much, but I did hit nutritional goals as far as drinking. So I did start off the morning with a black coffee with some Splenda in it, no creamer, cause I'm out of creamer, and I've learned to love it either or. Okay. Then I followed off with having a Profi, which was in this container, which is the blending cup, as you can see. One of the reasons why it's in the blending cup, I decided to make it into a frappuccino. So I added ice in it, and then I had, the normal works. If I've shown you before what I make use and how I make my Profi. So that's what we had, okay? We're running low on everything. Have to go grocery shopping. So probably tomorrow afternoon after I get off from work and Saturday before I get started with my little side hustle, I will probably go out there and do my own personal grocery shopping. Because yes, I am decided, and I'm sure most people have. But if you haven't, let's talk about it. I'm tired of spending my money on quantities of food that's not lasting but a certain length of time, and then it's gone. So I'm trying to get my bang for my money. So definitely need to go meat shopping tomorrow when I get off from work. Buy all my meats. For you all that don't know, I love getting my meats, and I have spoke about it before, from Fresh Market. If you have a Fresh Market in your area, or Whole Foods, what is it? Yeah, Whole Foods, any of those type of gourmet restaurants, Trader Joe's, places like that, they have really live meat butchers available, that they do get the meat fresh. It's not stuff that's prepackaged. They actually get the carcass, and they do what they need to do and put it out there. I'm not saying they kill the livestock, because they don't. It comes already, but they are cutting it up to order or by selection, however you want to call it. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and on stockpile on stuff, and just be getting some more freezer bags and piling it up, because I'm just getting tired of food lasting preferably about 2 weeks, and then we're out of food, and then we're going into old habits of having to eat out every day, which is tiresome. I like to cook, as I've spoken on my channel. Those that don't know, I have a culinary arts degree. I love to cook. When I'm able to cook, I will cook. I love to bake, but unfortunately, where we're currently at right now in the moment, we don't have access to an oven. So I have learned how to improvise, and when I really want something specifically baked, I will just use my toaster oven, and I will make whatever I need in the toaster oven, which is no problem. But still, I don't have access to that. So yes, it's getting to be a bit much. This is supposed to be our last official month dealing with staying in a hotel. We will be in our official apartment. First to second week of March is where our projection date is to move. But let's get back to the video at hand. Um, so today I'm just kind of lagging. It's towards the end of the week. Don't have much energy. I am going to try to today go ahead and get one more work in. I did do a workout not yesterday but the day before. I'm trying to make it into, or get into, a routine where I'm at least working out 3 times a week if possible, because like I said, currently the little position that I have that's about to come to an end is a temp position, which I am sitting most of the time. I'm not up and about, so there's no movement there. And of course, after having the surgery, they preach and preach and preach and preach about movement. So yes, I gotta get in there, because I could be a lot smaller than what I am, but a lot of it does have to do with me not working out. So we're gonna try to get at least 15 to 30 minutes in today. I'm already officially off the clock. Already done started snacking. This is not even a meal, but I'm just letting you know, like, how the mood that I'm in today. I really don't feel like eating. Um, but this is some, what is it? Ranch dip. I haven't had much of it. Maybe like 4 or 5 little chips. You know, little stomach can't hold but so much anyway. So that's what we had. And then we had the Profi. So I do have food prepared in there. I just at the moment didn't feel like heating it up and eating it. I made yesterday, uh, like Taco Bell has those, what do they call those things? Like a crunch taco. I think it's called a crunch. Is that a crunch taco? Well, basically what it is, or triple decker top, whatever it is. It's like the flour tortilla. Then you have your ground beef, and then you had the hard shell tortilla, or tortilla, whatever they call it, and then you kind of build it and flip it over and then sear it on two sides. I don't know. Anyway, it was good. That's what I had. I couldn't even eat all of it. I kind of finished it off earlier this morning, and I think that's why I'm so full, because I consumed that. So that's very filling. So I'm not really hungry, but I do need to eat something. So I probably will make another one of those or a soft taco and call it a day. But that will definitely be after my workout. So in a few, like I said, I'm getting ready to make me some Seek. I will take it with me in there while I'm on the treadmill, between the treadmill and eucalyptio, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that's what I'm getting ready to do. But I had some startling incident happen to me yesterday, and it kind of freaked me out. So everybody knows I have a storage unit. Storage unit is still located in Charlotte, and I've had it since 2021, because when I moved out of the original apartment I had for 5 years after separating from my husband and losing my son, that apartment was a 2 bedroom, but it was a kind of similarly. I can't even talk today. It kind of was a large size apartment, and we always had stuff that was equivalent to a 3 bedroom, because we used to have a 3 bedroom house and apartment. um and so when I moved, I was not able to fit everything into the then current apartment at the time. So I had a storage in which I had a lot of my belongings in. And so, with that being said, I kept it the whole time that I was in an apartment. I actually kept it because I couldn't fit everything in it. So I've been renting that unit since 2021, and I know how it works with like paying late fees or things like that. I try not to be, but like I said, under my circumstances and what all I had going on, trying to get everything caught up and keep it on a routine. So I wasn't able to pay it on time last month, and I actually skipped the month of January, but it's going into February. So I mean, yes, so February. So mainly what happens is you will have to pay double up. So I went to go in there to try to pay on it yesterday, and then I realized it wasn't there. So I had to call, come to find out they were telling me, yeah, it looked like I appeared to move out, and then there were still things in it, and it wasn't eligible for auction yet. So they wanted to know what was what, and I said I never moved out because I didn't get a chance to pay. So when did I come pick up the stuff? To make the long story short, it was a mistake. They accidentally exit out my unit, so now I have to re-rent my unit. And in the conclusion of this video, I am going to show you inserts about how my stuff is currently ruined. That's one of the reasons why I don't really go in there much, because I have mold damage. It's a climate control unit. However, the previous management staff and owners did not take pride in fixing the ventilation system in that unit. So as a result, I have mold damage, and I only got paid out for the mold damage, not the replacement of my stuff. So I'm going to show you videos of what that is like and what it looks like, but we got it all taken care of. And yes, stay tuned for additional photos. Mold. This is a Michael Kors jacket that is ruined. 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 Jean jacket. Ruined. Obviously, there's a problem with roaches. It looked like a water bug, but still. This right here was part of the ventilation unit. which seems to still not be working in here. Couch, ruined. Bed, ruined. Other stuff back here that is infested in mold. Like, y'all really don't give a shit. I appreciate the fact that you all have cleaned up the property, but as far as my stuff being in here getting ruined is ridiculous, and you expect me to pay money for this shit. I'm not in a position to just move my stuff like that right away, but you can at least fix the stuff. This is ridiculous. What the hallway looks like. See how disgusting that couch is, y'all? Stuff in here is ruined. Ruined. That's mold on my pillow. And 9 times out of 10 is all over the bed. Michael Kors coat, ruined. Jean jacket, ruined. So in that video, as you can see, like I said, stuff is completely ruined. So I'm supposed to come back into Charlotte sometime, probably within the next week or so, take care of that. And I have to start a whole new contract all over again. Most likely won't have to hold on to it for but so long. But as you can see, everything in my unit is destroyed with mold. I have asthma and other respiratory problems that prevent me from really going in it like I would like to. There is stuff in there that is very much so salvageable because of what I had it in to store it in. But it's just the simple fact of the insensitive management team that they had out there at the time. They just didn't give a shit. It goes in further to additional photos where you can see homeless people walking around, living out there. You had someone out there working on cars, dumping oil and grease everywhere. Just the place was a complete freak show in a mess. They had a car wash in front of the establishment that is an eyesore. It needs to either be torn down because it's obviously condemned. They haven't been using it, and they haven't had anybody to service it. So it definitely needs to come down or be made to where it is functionable. Management was hardly ever on site. Yeah. And then when I did talk to the manager that was there at one point in time, all he had was excuses, just excuses. And it's unacceptable. It really was. It's unacceptable. But I'm glad that we got it all squared away. Again, it got cleared out by accident in the system, but the items are still physically there. That's all I cared about because there are things in there that are very unreplaceable. My late son's belongings are in there along with photos. And at the time, in the moment, I really didn't even care about my stuff. I cared more about my kids' stuff than I did my own personal stuff. I mean, stuff does come and go, but stuff like that, when it belongs to somebody that is no longer here, you do want to keep up with it. And so yeah, I really wanted that his stuff to still be in there. So I'm glad to say that it was a misunderstanding and that, it wasn't done intentionally, but yeah, it did happen. And it should not have happened, but I did want you all to see what I was talking about and what I had been going through with that storage unit. So that's enough of me blabbing. I hope you all had a wonderful week. I hopefully will be a lot more productive in the week to come. I'm going to still do something with my hair, y'all. I haven't had really time. Like I said, I did do it the 1 or 2 days and it's fine. But I do need to get another flat iron. The one I had broke. Yeah, I know. So that's where we're at with that. So I need another flat iron, and I'm gonna get some more oil to moisturize my hair with. But as far as everything else, I'm satisfied with the color. As you can see, like I said, I do have a spot or a patch I need to re-go over because I ran out of color. But as far as everything else, I'm satisfied with the results of what I did. I recommend you all to try it. That moisturizer hacked, as far as keeping and locking in the moisture. As you can see, it's not It's not dry. It really isn't. But I'm one that just really over excessively oil my hair and scalp. So plus I have psoriasis of the scalp, so I have to kind of keep it moisturized. But as far as everything else, that's pretty much it. I hope you all have a wonderful day, pre-weekend. Happy Thursday. Until next time, be kind, be sweet. Everybody has a story to tell. See you soon. Bye.